Hey guys, happy evening. And perfectly I'm late because I'm coming down from Gurgaon, so it's almost 1.5 hours. By the way, I'm the founder and CEO for PlutoPay wallet. We are a wallet plus a neobank. Recently, we also had built a off-ramp and on-ramp channel. And I won't talk much about the product, but how we started, because I saw a big gap into the industry coming forward, especially into the fintech. Everybody was working around the exchanges. DeFi was the big thing, so had to build out something new. Recently, when we launched our crypto wallet, which is PlutoPay, I saw a big challenge where user acquisition was the biggest. And whenever I used to go out in the public and tell people, would you want to buy crypto? Everybody would be like, yeah, we would love to try. But the biggest barrier was on-ramp, off-ramp providers would give us minimum 2000 ka le lo, 2500 ka le lo, and after I tell someone, nobody would spend 2000 रुपए 2500 रुपए. So we had to build out a solution जिसमें हम scratch से minimum amount से start कर सकें. So we recently launched something where you can start with 100 rupees into your non-custodial wallet, as well as you can off-ramp your crypto. Everything is pretty instant. We are still pulling down the volumes. Plus, we recently launched a crypto debit card, but then we barred it for India because we didn't have a license here, and I didn't want to go to jail for sure. So we are again launching our debit card specifically with Federal Bank. It's a crypto debit card specifically for Indian audience, completely free. We flat charge 1% fee on top-ups and when you take your money out. Also, you would be getting benefits for the brands such as Starbucks, Make My Trip, Chayos, and everything. And I would love to know what everybody else is building and how I can help. Second, the biggest barrier I saw in crypto industry is people are not honest when they're building things. And if I'm reaching out to founders, or even if I think about reaching out to anyone, there's barely any names available. I mean, on Twitter, everybody is an OG. But in real life, everybody knows, right? So feel free to ask me anything if you want. Happy evening.
Is there anybody who would like to ask questions before I ask him? Is there anybody who would like to ask? Maybe? Is it? Cool, I think I would ask.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you. So, Chetan, I think you have started using crypto way back in 2016, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, 17 sort of.
Yes. So, most people were still trying to figure out what Bitcoin even was back then when you started it. So, what was the one frustrating moment in your early journey that made you think this should be way more simpler for normal people like us? So,
I think back then I was running a fitness agency, and for US clients they were paying me in stable coins back then, and specifically in Ethereum and Bitcoin. And I didn't know anything. How would I off-ramp this crypto? How would I get the money in the bank? So that was the biggest challenge, and still it actually is.
my next question is, everyone here knows what crypto wallets, like everyone knows that crypto wallets can be scary networks. Seed phrases, copy paste, addresses, one small mistake and your money is boom. But I think you are trying to make it as easy as just sending to a contact, just maybe to me tomorrow. So, but here's the tough one. How do you make it super simple without losing the safety part? So, just 2-3 tips that you would like to give us.
I think awareness is the first thing. Everybody knows what a non-custodial wallet is. Now there are MCP wallets where you can connect your social media and log in through those. But first thing comes down that when people download the app, for now, we simply take them to the dashboard and then we give them a notification that you need to back up your secret phrase. So people don't have to create a wallet, then go through every verification process. So that's what we are making easy for the people. But again, security part is still very challenging and we're still trying to solve it.
Last, I will not bore you much. If you had to break one myth about crypto wallets that keeps everyday people in India away from Web3, what would you say? And obviously, how is your brand PlutoPay proving that myth wrong?
I think 100 रुपए से crypto buy करना start कर लो non custodial wallet पे. You can off ramp your money instantly. You can take a debit card now and use it wherever you want. Specifically partnered with Indian Bank. So I think there's nothing bigger for Indian audience than this.
Thank you so much, Chetan, for sharing your thoughts. Is there anybody else? Yeah.
Hi, Chetan.
Hello.
So just one doubt. See, if we talk about even say Bitcoin white paper, like one of the first things, of course, which created the whole ecosystem, the emphasis had been on peer-to-peer payments, right? And somewhere down the line, if you look at it now, that has become a very small component of the whole ecosystem. What do you think are, is if you just have to choose, let's say, one problem that, kind of stopped this wider adoption of, crypto as a payment, what do you think would that be? Because some of the options I could think of now is, say, of course, this TDS and taxation. But then I again think, say this is something which was not there earlier, right? Tax was introduced maybe in 2022. So why didn't crypto, say pick up as a payment option?
What's your name?
Anand.
Hey Anil, so stablecoins actually fucked it up, right? When we started matching crypto to fiat currencies, that was the end of it. Now, the roadmap was supposed to be peer-to-peer. I pay you Bitcoin, you give me your car. That's how we would probably trade, right? But that's not the case. Since banks are in it, everybody is using stablecoins to buy crypto now, which used to be direct upfront through cash or through peers. We'll have to wait at least 10 years now and see how everything revolutes. But I don't think that's going to happen anymore because since the banks are here, institutions are here, not going to happen.
So do you think that the payment landscape would kind of, say become more about stable coins being used and not really any other crypto?
It's an era. See, we saw NFT boom, we saw metaverse boom. So it's a stablecoin boom for a few years. Until unless there's a new challenge that could be solved with blockchain, or until unless there's a new currency trend, such as RW is coming in, DeFi is coming in, banking is coming in. Thanks.
We were speaking about myth that keeps Indians, specifically Indians, away from being part of the Web3 community, especially using crypto payments. I would say that one is the crypto tax. When I first heard about it, it didn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's because I'm from Dubai, but I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. 30% taxes. What are we talking about? Every time I offer up crypto, I have to pay 30%. So I would like to know, how are you going to sell this, the debit card that you're planning to launch in collaboration with Federal Bank? So is it like, when I make a purchase of at Starbucks, I'm not paying 30% tax on offering the crypto that I own, that plus the 18% plus everything else?
Alright, lovely question. I was actually trying to answer someone this evening. So thing is, whenever you have a non-custodial wallet, let's say you have $1,000 worth of Ethereum in it, right? We recommend you swap this Ethereum for stablecoins. And by that, until now, nobody can see your transactions, right? Once you fund your debit card with stablecoins, there's no taxation on it because stablecoins are pegged one by one to another currency, right? And there's no currency markup, there's no currency fluctuation on USDT or a USDC. That's why it doesn't attract any crypto tax.
Sorry about that, but when you say, is it applicable for a set of stable coins? Because I mean,
No, every stablecoin which is regulated by SEC.
So what are they?
Yeah.
What are they? Like USDC, USDT?
USDT, USDC, recently PayPal launched one, recently Stripe is coming down with one. I think 4 of these are pretty regulated.
Pretty regulated. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think you have answered a lot of questions, but before that, I want my founder to ask you one.
So Chetan, what next for PlutoPay? Like where is company shaping up? What in terms of technology, what should we expect? And in terms of growth, where are you heading? Which all market are important for you?
I think for customers, we have done pretty a lot. We've built the systems, we've done the partnerships, got the license. That product will sell itself now through word of mouth, which I'm thinking. We are more focused towards B2B now. We recently went out and partnered with Bridge. We recently went out and partnered with PayPal. We recently going to Dubai next month and partnering with the bank as well. We would be acting as their backend wallet to give out liquidity in INR. So let's say I'm tapping into remittance market, I'm tapping into freelancers, people who are working outside India but need to send money to India, to their families. We've built the complete system. I'm more focused onto that as well.
And how are you securing all your assets?
Right now, it's a non-custodial wallet and looking up to few custodians, but I'm not still happy with the services.
Thank you. I
Thanks.
just want to make it light.